In the year 2023, where most people rely on their smartphones or smartwatches to tell the time, the idea of spending thousands of dollars on a high-end mechanical watch may seem utterly absurd. But watches are more than just timekeeping devices. They are wearable works of art and often serve as investments. Welcome to Wealthbound, the ultimate destination for all things opulent and lavish. Whether you're an aspiring affluent individual or simply fascinated by the finer things in life, Wealthbound is here to heighten your senses and enchant you with the epitome of luxury. Today we'll be showcasing the top 10 most expensive luxury watch brands in the world, along with their entry-level prices. Make sure to stick around until the end. At number 10 we have Jaeger-LeCoultre. This brand, founded in 1833 by Antoine Lecoultre in Switzerland, has a rich history. Its watches have been worn by celebrities such as Charlie Chaplin and, more recently, by Jay-Z and Kit Harington. Jaeger-LeCoultre has set records for creating the smallest mechanical watch movement in the world, crafted one of the most complicated watches, and introduced the millionometer, the first instrument capable of measuring a micrometer. The entry-level watch from Jaeger-LeCoultre, the Reverso Classic Monoface, can be acquired starting from $4,300. Coming in at number 9 is Rolex, arguably the most iconic luxury watch brand. It began its journey in 1905 in London as a company called Wilsdorf and Davis. The founder, German entrepreneur Hans Wilsdorf, recognized the lucrative market for wristwatches long before his competitors. Rolex made a name for itself in 1926 with the introduction of the first fully waterproof watch, the Oyster. Today, Rolex watches are synonymous with luxury and success, becoming a staple among the wealthy and famous. The starting price of Rolex watches is around $5,000. In fact, the most expensive Rolex, Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona, was sold at an astonishing price of $17.8 million at an auction. Also sharing the 9th spot is Jacob & Co. Jacob Arabeau began his journey into the world of fine jewelry and watches as a 16-year-old apprentice. In 1986, Arabeau founded his luxury label, Jacob & Co. The brand stands out for its exceptional creativity, offering timepieces adorned with unique features like a roulette table, a dragon, or a piano as the dial. The collection, such as the Astronomia, sets new standards, featuring highly complex creations like a visible rotating solar system enclosed in a glass case. The prices for these timepieces often exceed the $1 million mark. The most expensive watch from Jacob & Co. is the Billionaire, which gained fame with a price tag of $18 million. The starting price of their watches, like Rolex, is around $5,000. In the 8th spot we have Blancpain, founded in 1735. It is the oldest watch manufacturer in the world. Johann-Jacques Blancpain started watchmaking in a small Swiss village, and the Swiss watch brand remained in family ownership for nearly 200 years until it became a subsidiary of the Swatch Group in 1992. The Blancpain 50 Fathoms collection has evolved since 1953 to become one of the most reliable and widely used divers' watches. The starting price of Blancpain watches is around $13,000. At number 7, we have Vacheron Constantin. Founded in 1755 and considered the oldest continuous watch manufacturer in the world. Vacheron Constantin is credited with creating the first known complications for days and dates in 1790. They also produced the first watches with quarter repeaters, which can chime the hours and quarter hours upon the wearer's request. The starting price of Vacheron Constantin watches is around $13,000, as seen with the 56 automatic model. In the 6th position we find Breguet, one of the few luxury watch brands founded in France but headquartered in Switzerland. Abraham Louis Breguet, a Swiss watchmaker, established his watchmaking business in Paris in 1775. Among the famous names who favored Breguet watches is none other than Napoleon Bonaparte himself. The most famous creation is the Marie Antoinette pocket watch, commissioned by a former husband of the Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. This spectacular timepiece took 40 years to create and is valued at $30 million. The entry prices for Breguet watches start at $15,000. Number 5 brings us to A. Lange & Söhne, founded in 1845 by Ferdinand Adolf Lange. The German luxury watch manufacturer is known for exclusively producing mechanical movements. The starting price for these watches is approximately $1,700 to $300. Notable wearers of A. Lange & Söhne watches include Ed Sheeran and Bill Clinton. At the top of the list of the most expensive A. Lange & Söhne watches is the Grand Complication, featuring 7 complications and consisting of 876 parts. Only 6 models were produced worldwide, each priced at approximately $2 million. Taking the 4th spot is Patek Philippe. The watch manufacturer was founded in 1839 by Antoine Norbert de Patek and François Sapec. Patek Philippe remains the last independent family-owned watch manufacturer in Geneva. In 1845, Sapec left the company, and Patek brought in the French watchmaker Jean-Adrien Philippe. The brand is considered the inventor of the winding crown, which fundamentally changed the way watches were used, eliminating the need for a separate key to wind the movement or set the time. The entry-level price for Patek Philippe starts at $18,600. The most expensive Patek Philippe watch of all time is the Grandmaster Chime 63 d'Azur Kend, which was sold at an auction for $31 million in 2019. Coming in at number 3 is Audemars Piguet, founded in 1835 by Jules Louis Audemars and Edward Auguste Piguet. This brand brought together traditional watchmaking foundations with evolving technical skills. The Royal Oak Offshore, introduced in 1993, captured attention for its unusual large size. With a 42mm diameter for that era, the entry price for Audemars Piguet starts at $20,700. Collaborating with Marvel Entertainment, Audemars Piguet launched a series of superhero character watches, starting with the Black Panther edition, valued at around $170,000. At number 2 we have F.P. Journe, founded by François-Paul Journe in 1999. This brand follows the watchmaking traditions of the 18th century. Journe's innovative movements are crafted with intricate details, and the annual production is limited to fewer than 900 watches. The entry prices for F.P. Journe start from $26,000 and upwards. The most expensive F.P. Journe watch is the Astronomic Blue, auctioned for $1.9 million at the Only Watch charity auction in 2019. This watch features a 3-piece sapphire glass case, allowing a direct view of the delicate movement. Finally, topping our list at number 1 is Richard Mille. Active in the watchmaking industry since 1974, Richard Mille launched his own brand in 1999, driven by a desire to create revolutionary luxury watches. Richard Mille's watches are known for their unique tonneau-shaped cases, and they incorporate techniques and materials used in the construction of airplanes and Formula One race cars. These watches are highly limited in quantity, and it's rare to find one for under $100,000. The most expensive Richard Mille watch, the Tourbillon RM5602 Sapphire, is valued at $2 million, featuring a 3-piece sapphire glass case that allows a direct view of the intricate movement. That concludes our list of the top 10 most expensive luxury watch brands in the world. We're aware that there are many other luxury watch brands out there, so if you'd like us to continue showcasing more of these brands, please let us know in the comments. Also, we have one more question for you. What is your personal favorite watch brand? Let us know in the comments. May the wealth be with you.